What's going on YouTube? Brightember here, bringing another miniature painting video. And in today's video, I have one Arsina Brightember. Arsina is a fire Genasi rogue, played by my girlfriend in our home campaign. Now, like Dinestra before, we have not actually started playing, so not a lot of backstory. We built the character. She designed it on Hero Forge. I printed it. Now I'm painting it so that way when we actually get onto the board, we have, some minis that they can be like, oh, look, it's my character. Just, help the immersion. What I can tell you about Arsina, because I have talked with her a little more than Tori, about her character. She is the daughter of an royal Efreet from the Fire Plane who had a hookup with a human. Got Arsina here. Is kind of setting off on her own after her father kind of, don't really want ya. You're kind of half-blood. You're not a pure Efreet. So, yeah. So we did talk about that. So I do have a little more backstory info here on her, which is why she is roguish. Got some really cool armor. Really excited to paint her. It's going to be mostly black, but some nice vibrant red to make it pop. So, because I'm lazy and I love speed paint, we are going to be using Grim Black to do pretty much the model. Not the model, but basically our entire base coat of the clothing, the boots, the armor, all that fun stuff. Then we're going to come in once that dries, and I'm going to use Army Painter's Vampire Garments, which is also their Abomination Gore color. Because I really like that dark red that it has, and like her straps and her boots and her belt and her little sash thing she has right here. Those are all red, and they're a dark red. So she didn't stray from the fire. For skin, I have D&D's Cobalt Red, which equals to, I think, Army Painter's Chaotic Red. And this is a very similar color that I used when I painted the last Fire Genasi on the channel, Scald. But I can't remember. I mixed it with something. But I think it makes a great Fire Genasi skin color because it is that reddish brown. But I'm also, because she's a little more red than what Scald was, so I'm going to add some of this Garnet Pigment Toner from Army Painter and see what that gives me. And if it doesn't give me the color I want, I may try it with the Vampire Garments, and if that doesn't work, then we're just going to stick with the Cobalt Red. As far as her swords, they are a dark metal, so I'm going to use gunmetal and then hit them with a Shadow Wash to really bring out the darkness. And then her hair is going to be the challenging part, and I already told Sydney this, but yeah, it's going to be fun. So she is blonde with streaks of reddish orange throughout it. So what I'm going to do is I have Citadel's Averlin base, which is a nice dark yellow, Averlin Suntoast, but is a nice dark yellow. So I'm going to paint the entirety of her hair that nice dark yellow. Once that is done, this is where it's going to get tricky. I've got Vallejo's Orange Fire here, and it's a nice orange that I'm going to make a wash out of. And we're going to let that run through her hair, seep down into the creases to give that kind of orangey red look. And then I'm going to come it back to the hair with Citadel's Flash Gets Yellow and add some highlights. Then once she is all good to go, we've got some more Speed Paint Dark Wood to do the wood bases. Because, again, lazy, and when you have just like that wood plank there, dark wood is fantastic. Don't know if I've... This is just a little cart I'm working on. I was going to do a video painting this, actually, but I got it missing a wheel. there's supposed to be some lanterns up here. It completely broke off. Yeah, so it's a nightmare and it angered me, but I mean, it's still work in progress because I'm painting it to be a wrecked cart now. But look at the wood. It looks so good. It's still got a ways to go, but you know, just wanted to show off the wood. I have some more wood stuff that will be covered here soon. But that's for a future. That's probably not even going to be a video because that's just props, and I don't really cover props in videos. But yeah, that's enough jibber jabber out of me. Let's get to painting. we are back. Arsina is finished, and she is Sydney approved, and that's what we were going for because it's her character. Before I reveal the final product, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. Let me know how you like the video in the comments. If you don't like it, also let me know. And then subscribe if you're not already, because that's how I know you guys want more of this. Now for the reveal of our Fire Genasi Rogue here. There she is in her roguish glory. I really like how she turned out. I really like the color scheme that Sydney did pick. I'm noticing there's some little bit of yellow bleed there on the metallic. It just happened to get caught right in the light. I really can't see it to the naked eye, but pretty easy fix on my part. So I'll fix that after this video. The hardwood speed paint, I mean, it just turned out fantastic. I'm going to kill the light so you guys can see the hair. The hair didn't exactly get the reddish tint to it. I did a bunch of experiments. Let me bring these over here. These are just some, flame so that I was, experimenting on for her hair because her hair is fire-like. So this is what the red turned out like, and Sydney and I both decided that the red was a little too intense. So we went with just the orange and yellow. But I think it really turned out well. In her hair, I don't know why it's so much shinier on here. You can't, but there we go. There you can see the hints of orange in there. So yeah, that was just what we ended up doing was the Averland base sunset. Then I made a wash using orange flame. It was like 2 drops of orange flame and then a bunch of water to really get it, watered down. And then I just dry brushed the Flash Glitz yellow over her hair. And I think the dry brushing is where that yellow came from. So definitely going to have to fix that. I can fix part of it probably right now. So, oh, I'm no longer in the picture. Don't know what I did there. But get some of the gunmetal silver from Army Painter. I got a paintbrush right here. The tip. Let me turn the light back on because I can see it so much better with the light on. So I noticed some on the sword right here. And then, well, you know what? That's actually supposed to be black. Get some grim black here. Because, yeah, that was painted with speed paints right there. Just the tiniest touch of that. I did see today, breaking the fourth wall, Speed Paint did announce their 2.0 set coming out in March, which may actually be coming out, or already out by the time this video comes out. A lot of advanced painting lately. And by advanced, I mean like painting in advanced. Okay, that's that. And then the rest of the sword was the vampire garments. This is one of my favorite reds. I believe it is unique to the Army Painter set. No, the Abomination Gore. So, it's a very nice dark red that you can play with really easily. I really like that shade of red. After a wash gets added to it, it looks fantastic. Over black, it looks really good. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky here, but I think I can get it. This brush. Okay, there we go. Okay. Perfect. All right, there we go. So once that dries, I will go ahead and add the shadow wash to that red, which is what I did to the handles on all the blades that you can see. And I will re-shadow wash the tip of her sword. But, so yeah, there she is. Fire Genasi Rogue. Like I said, the speed paint, which her black is also speed paint. And I think it turned out really well. I really like the Grim Black speed paint. I think it dries nice, gives a nice look. The red is vampire garments, gunmetal. She was very basic colors. The skin tone. I did end up doing the kobold red with a drop. I think it was a 2-to-1 here. And at first we thought it was going to be way too red, but after it dried, it actually made a nice kind of reddish brown color. And it looks much better without a light glaring on it, I will say. I do have a new top-down camera that I will be using in next video, so I'll point that out. So hopefully it looks a little better and quality's a little better, but yeah. Enough rambling out of me. I'm going to hop off here, start painting the next model, which is Dodongo. There he is. And then get ready to play in a couple days. So I will catch y'all later. Peace.